showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the USC Trojans, taking on last year's national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Trojans will kick this deep to start us off. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. We've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. First play taken, a deep shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down after that completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's looking deep here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Talk about a great way to start this game for setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Second down and 8. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
It's early, but this crowd is fired this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Moves the ball to 25. Good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Handing off on the draw play. They test the middle to get stuck. That run goes nowhere.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. There's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. A quick throw out left, complete. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Trojans will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The offense gets set for the 10th play on this drive. They'll give it to the running back. Run it up the middle, but stop for no gain.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. So the holding call in the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. 12th play of this drive coming up. It's 3rd and short. A direct snap. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the Trojans will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Takes a quick catch. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Lets it go quickly. Oh, that one's picked off.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here comes the handoff. Stop for no gain, and it'll bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The tight end has got it. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
4th down conversions through the air like this are always a huge sigh of relief, not only for the quarterback who's battling nerves, but the receiver as well.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fighting them off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quick throw, the catch is made. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, USC.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down. Looking to throw the football. A deep shot right down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, and another incompletion.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. A deep shot to the left side. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Spinning out of the tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Trojans hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Second down and goal. going to score with a run to the right. Nowhere to run. They'll corral it for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. The Vols will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. With one explosive play there across midfield. First down at the 49. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring it down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
And I love this about this tight end. Whether you play zone and create windows you can just sit in, or here, man-to-man, he's got the athletic ability to run away from the defender, and a great throw here by the quarterback.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Vols.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Automatic in the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. We've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down after a short gain there. But crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And it's a bunch formation. Quick throw caught on the left side. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The ball is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Looking for a man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down inside the 25. Out of bounds, but not for a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Trojans come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. And brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Defense stops him short of the mark, so now it's fourth down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. This game remains tied in the second quarter.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. It's another deep shot. Pass caught out of the 20. Touchdown, Volunteers. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He spins away from defenders. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Timeout, USC.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Vols will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. USC offense back on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Close to the tight end. He's got his man in the open field. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Ball handed off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the Trojans will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
And the Trojans will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
3rd and goal. He's going to try to throw for it. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, USC. Still no answer for this offensive machine. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Now the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the catch. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Move the sticks for a 1st down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch gotta pad your stats.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Takes the handoff again. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Volunteers have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
They'll try to run this one in. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The one to the left, trying to find Pater. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
3rd and goal. Can the defense come up with a huge stop here? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. No field goal try here. They're going to try to break the tie with a touchdown in the final quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. 1st down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. Then he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play. And makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a 1st down.
Nice 1st down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice 1st down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's press coverage now from these DBs. Receiver in motion now. Tailback takes the handoff again. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. Now takes a hit but lets it fly. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
The Trojans will send their punt team onto the field. Cannot even make it back to the line. The return team does a great job snuffing it out and stopping it. That fooled absolutely no one. They were all over that.
Oh, wow, Chris. The return unit was ready for that one. We talked a lot about the importance of special teams, and it shows up right here. A nice fake call, but they were ready for it. They did a great job of sniffing it out and preventing the first.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's a quick grab. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense.
Music now. Music now. Four base paint. Four paint flyer.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught quickly. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Second down and goal upcoming. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Makes it look easy. That puts him in the lead in the final couple of minutes. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. Then the play, but nobody open.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. So we're trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? As a design quarterback keeper. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. To throw it on 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete. They come up empty in the end zone. The defense holds to wrap up the victory. We came in expecting, Kirk, one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number 1 goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to the hype. You think about the last 5 to 10 years, we've called a bunch of them. This was a great one. I'm just glad we had